Hi, I'm Kat Wilson in Portland, Oregon, and I would like to share some ideas with you about coaching people and some of the pieces that can make a coaching experience really memorable. I love nature. I love all the metaphors of nature. And here, as we're getting into the fall, I like to think that nature has all kinds of wonderful stories for us. So I'd like to put out for your consideration to look around you and notice how creatures of nature do things. There was a coaching class we did just last weekend, and one of the processes that we do is listening. We do deep listening, and we like to get into the state of being a child. In terms of coaching people like a child, sometimes it helps to read children's stories. And in our last class, there was one student who brought this great book about two frogs. In the story, there's a little frog and there's a big frog. And the little frog and the big frog like to go hopping about. And they lived on a farm. One morning, the little frog said, come on, let's go out and play." And the older frog said, "Oh, just wait for a little while. I'm just waking up." And the little frog said, "No, I want to go. I want to have fun. I want to get going." So the older frog said, "Okay, let's go." So they got up and they started jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping until all of a sudden, plop, they both landed in a pail of milk. Well, at first, the little frog was a little afraid and said, "Oh no." And the big frog said, "Don't worry about it. Let's just swim to the edge." But when they got to the edge of the pail, it was slippery and they couldn't get up the side of the pail. Well, the older frog said, "It's okay, just keep on kicking. We'll yell for help and somebody will find us." So they kept on kicking and yelled, "Help, help, 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 help." But after a while, the old frog got really tired and said, "It's no use. I can't kick anymore. I'm just going to give up." And the little frog said, "No, you said to keep on kicking." And the old frog said, "I was wrong." And he just let himself sink down to the bottom of the pail. Well, the little frog was swimming on the top and he was very sad, very, very sad. But he said, the old frog said to keep on kicking, keep on kicking. So he did. He kept on kicking and kicking and kicking. But after a while, he too got tired. And he said, "Oh, I don't know if I could keep on doing this." But then he thought, "No, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on kicking and keep on kicking," because that's what the old frog said before he died. So he kept on kicking and kicking and kicking, and he kicked more and more and more until the milk eventually got thicker and thicker and thicker, and then it turned into butter. And the little frog, he was able to just jump off and propel himself from the butter to jump out of the pail. And then he was so grateful that he kept on keeping on and remembered always, keep on kicking, keep on going. Stories like this can be meaningful at different points, especially when you're doing coaching. And recently I used that story with a client who was feeling like she was at a low. One of the things you could find is lots of creative ways to guide a person into a better place. And what better place than nature to get some inspiration? I'm Kat Wilson, and I'm a coach, and I also teach coaches. My program is called Growing Coach Training at Apositiva. You can reach me at Apositiva either at my website of apositiva.com or call me at 503-525-0595, and let's go ahead and come together, and who knows, maybe I'll have a story for you too. It's a great season, a season of change. Let's get together and help you in your change. Have a beautiful day.